Mss Francois from the Mss Francois Show, home edition, where we have candid conversations and a barrage of entertainment, where I use laughter and humor to help you deal with your dysfunctional relationship. Yes. And today, thank God for me, thank God for my friend putting me on to this amazing, beautiful lady right next to me, Miss Kimberly E. Oh, look, I can't pronounce names, so she got to fix that herself, okay? I ain't here to do all that. Tola. Okay, the point is
it's a lot of syllables.
Exactly. You know me, I didn't really stay in school for the whole semester, so obviously I can't catch up. But in any case, this young lady next to me, girl got it all. She's a dating coach, dating guru, goddess, world traveler. Yeah, she taken. So no, she married. She's locked down. Okay.
Locked down.
But as you can see, I've been having amazing, beautiful women on the show here to empower you, inspire you, and to help get you a man. You're welcome. With that said, Miss Kimberly, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. I've settled into quarantine now, and I have my new routine. So I'm working out, and I'm doing a lot of like Zoom meetings, like we're doing right now. And yeah, I'm loving it. Life is good.
So basically Kimberly is saying she's having a lot of sex, and that's the exercise she's doing. So I don't know why she's trying to, pronounce every word she thought. I don't know. You must know when people went to a little school, they had to show me on the show that they went to school.
I'm married. I'm supposed to be having sex.
You hear that, right? She throwing that in my face because I ain't got no man. But it's all right, Miss Kimberly. Miss Kimberly, Miss Dating Coach. What you explain to me exactly what's a dating coach and what qualifies you as one, because you get a man and we don't have any.
Yeah, so a dating coach is someone that can just help guide you in the right way in the dating world. Anybody that has knowledge in the subject, somebody that, there are a lot of dating coaches out there, but I think that ones that are already happily married in a relationship or married are ones that I would take advice from or seek advice from. I was dating so heavily when I was living in Los Angeles. This is a couple years ago before I met my husband after a really bad relationship. And I dated nonstop for about 2.5 years. And I ran into every kind of issue. I mean, I can write a book of all the bad dates I went on, terrible dates, times when I thought I would never even date a man again. I would come home and just go lay on my couch like, oh my God, what just happened to me? This is impossible. I'm never going to meet my husband or have a decent relationship. But I started reading and studying and figuring out, putting this thing together. And I said, there has to be a science to this, and it is.
And you discovered the science. Oh, everybody, I about to get a man, and Kimberly going to find me one, right? If not, I got to take you on. You got to do what you got to do. That's the kind of world we live in, right?
You have to do the work. It's not easy. So there is effort. It takes effort.
Oh, Lord. She already given up on me. But it's okay, Kimberly. So, Miss Dating Coach, just like you were saying, people with that kind of title want that to be a reflection. Because if I'm coming to you, I want to see that you're married. Maybe you have kids. Maybe you've been doing this dating thing dating coaching for a while. How long you been a dating coach and how long you been married?
I've been a dating coach for about 4 years. I have been married for 4 years. And we've been together for 7 years.
You see how she's smart? As soon as she get married, she starts your business. Very smart, Kimberly. I'm very proud of you.
Something in my head all the year.
One of the things that I realize you talk a lot about, even in like your lives and on Instagram, you talk a lot about the 5 love languages. Give me some background on that and why is that important and why do you always seem to always be mentioning it?
I think the 5 love languages can be important in the earlier stages of dating because it can help you gain affection from the person you're dating a little better. It helps you understand them, how to build a connection with them quicker. My husband was speaking my love languages and I didn't even know it. And I didn't know anything about the love languages back then when he started dating me. And I was wondering, why am I falling for this guy and not these other guys so quickly? it's because he's doing specific things. And I don't think he even knew what my love languages were, but that is the way he was showing love to me. And I responded to it greatly. So that's another thing that we also have to be careful about. Are we falling for someone just because they happen to be speaking that love language? So one love language that makes me very cautious is words of affirmation. People that like to hear confirming words that, hearing that they're beautiful, a woman hearing that she's gorgeous, she's intelligent, she's doing an amazing job, she's this, she's that. Well, anybody can just fill you up with words. And a lot of times there are women who, if that's their love language, they can get wrapped up and there's no action behind it.
Oh, interesting.
So that's one reason that you can, at least if you're aware of what your love languages are, you can kind of understand how it is that you may need to date and what else you need to have as well.
So for instance, with affirmation, you think because that is so much easier for a guy to just fill you with words without the action and all the other stuff, women who love language is affirmation might be fall for men much more easier?
It's possible. And then they could also be let down quickly too, because if somebody's really building you up and they're giving you all those words, and then when it's finally time for the action and they've told you they're going to do all these things and then there's nothing, it could be a really big letdown to somebody that, that's their love language and that's what they needed.
And what are the 5 love languages?
So there's words of affirmation, physical touch, there is gifts, which is one of mine. There's quality time. And babe, what's the 5th one?
Acts of service.
My other one.
And that's because that's mine, okay?
Oh,
so men out there, you need to be changing my tires, taking my car to get oil change and stuff. Okay? All of that, okay? Pick up after yourself. Otherwise, don't talk to me. So my thing is with the love languages, so people who might have read the book or people who might have just done the quiz tends to be mostly females. How would you get a guy to even try to find out about his love languages? Because men might not be as receptive to even trying to find out or believe in the love languages as much as females would.
And it depends on what state of the dating phase you're in. If you're just meeting him, you're getting to know him, there's no reason to even bring that stuff up, I don't think. But what you can do is you can be attentive, pay attention to how he responds to things. If he's responding really, really well and it's just making him go crazy when you speak to him a certain way, when you encourage him, he might be a words of affirmation person, and you can just tuck that there without having to say it. If you got him, one of my clients actually, she was dating a guy whose mom had passed away. She got him a really sentimental gift. It was a handkerchief with his mom's initials written on it. And she gave it to him on his mom's birthday. So he didn't know what he was opening. Like, why am I getting a gift today? And then he realized, oh my gosh, it's my mom's birthday. And that's what she got him. And it was so touching. And it moved him. So it's not that she had to go out and spend lots of money, but it was the thought, it was the small gift, it was the $25 that she spent to show him, I care about you. Mm-hmm. So I think it's just, you don't have to ask him. Once you've gotten closer into a relationship, I think then you can kind of say, oh, babe, like, why don't you take this love quiz and see what you get, and then I'll take it and see what I get, versus like, you don't want to go on a first date and go, I need to know your love languages.
Okay. I don't know why you're telling my business on TV, Kimberly. Just because I went on that date and just pushed the phone on him and made him take it. I just needed to know early. Okay? I just need to know early. Okay?
You didn't do that.
No, I didn't. Of course I did. I don't care. This is what I want to know, and I want to know it now. As you can see, Kimberly, I need lots of help.
Oh, my goodness. So,
I am straight to the point.
In the beginning, it's fun. it should be fun.
Should be fun.
Because in a man's mind, he's dating, he may want to be married, but it's about fun. Let me get to know this beautiful woman. Let me spend some time with her. She looks fun. Let me hang out with her. So if you come and you're very businesslike and it's like this, do you want kids? Do you want blah, 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 blah? It's like, whoa.
Because one of the things, like for instance, with Steve Harvey and his books about relationship, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, one of the things he said is like, don't be scared to just put it out there early. So what would you say to, so you're saying don't put it out too early, or is there a time frame to put it out to let him know?
I wouldn't push the love languages quiz early, like, oh, you need to take this so that I can understand you better. I think that if you want to put something out there about, like, let's say that it's a woman who wants to be a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home wife, that is something that maybe could be talked about a little bit earlier on, vice versa for the man, because those are very differing ideas and relationship setups. So that's something that you might want to talk about a little sooner.
Okay, I definitely will think about that. With that said, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to show you some amazing Instagram posts by Miss Kimberly E, and that's someone you definitely got to follow because that girl got it all. Come on right back.
I have had ladies tell me that they want to tap into more of their feminine energy, but maybe they didn't grow up seeing women be feminine, or maybe they work in an atmosphere or an industry that is highly masculine, and it just makes it difficult to be feminine, or being in that type of masculine environment so much, it just, you kind of lose your femininity, or you feel like you need to tap back into it. Whatever the case, I am going to show you how to tap into your feminine energy right now. There are things you can do right now. Men love feminine women because they're confident. It takes a confident woman to be relaxed in her feminine energy. Okay, should I go there today? When a man feels that, he can just relax and give you the masculine energy that you need. Another thing that I like to tie into femininity is first-time experiences. Men love to show us things, and men love to be the first, okay? That's why virgins, it can be so exciting for a man to take a woman's virginity because he's the first. It means that he's superior in her life. Well, a lot of us, we understand a lot of us are not virgins, but a man can give us an experience for the first time. And as a man, they get something out of us seeing something for the first time and them being responsible for that experience.
Welcome back to the Mss Francois Show. Yes, MSS, multi-talented and super sexy. And I have a sexy woman with me. She just have a M. She has a MRS, so it's not as sexy because she taken. But what?
I think it's sexier.
No, it's not. So if that's what she wants you all to think, that's fine. Okay, I'm enjoying the single life right now. So this is Miss Kimberly. We're taking Miss Kimberly E. The girl got it all. She's a dating coach. Basically, look. This is the person you need to be checking out, okay? Because ladies, if you want that man, because we don't need a man, but we want one, she's the person you need to go check out, all right? So
yes.
let me ask her some question and put on the spot, and let me see if she has some good answers to help you all out, okay? And then you all could thank me if she has good answers. If not, it's not my fault, it's her. So, Miss Kimberly, one of the things you mentioned in some of your posts, you say feminine energy. That I want you to describe what that is. You kept talking about feminine energy. Is that me being extra sexy or trying to be overconfident? But what is this feminine energy you talk about?
Let's say you're dating a new guy and he says, oh, well, I'm from Jamaica and I would love to take you home with me. I would love to introduce you to my family in Jamaica. and you say, oh, well, I'd love to go with you, but I've been to Jamaica 6 times. I've been to Montego Bay. I've been to Ocho. Oh, we've been to Carnival. We've been all through Jamaica, me and my friends. Blah, 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 blah. And so maybe he would feel like, why would I bring this woman if she's experienced everything? Even though she hasn't experienced everything, she's trying to show off all of the stuff and for this man, but it actually makes her look bad, versus the same woman who has been to Jamaica 6 times. She could just say, oh, I love Jamaica. What part are you from? I've never been to that part of Jamaica. Can you tell me, like, what are some of the favorite dishes there? I love to cook Jamaican food. That's a totally different way to spin it.
Totally. That's nice.
Yeah, so that's a more feminine way. That is tapping into your feminine energy.
So why do you think a lot of women today mightn't lean that way? Because today we have so much independent woman. I did it all. I have been everywhere. So sometimes it's hard for them to even go back to that feminine side.
I don't think we were shown.
Okay, so
honestly, I don't think we were shown. And I remember, my mom tried to show me some things, but she didn't explain. My mom didn't do a lot of explaining and giving me the reason. And I was the child that needed the reason. Like, if you tell me to do something, tell me why. Right. So one day she was getting me dressed and I was saying, I know how to do it. And I remember this so small. I'm saying, I know how to do it. I know how to button my top. I know how to put on my shoe.
And then after you pick up your teeth from off the floor, what happened?
Well, she didn't, but she's just like, why is this kid like, she knows how to do everything. And the thing is, I did know how to do it, but it was very rude to keep saying, I can do this, I can do that, right? And so my mom said, Kim, even if you know how to do something, don't tell anyone you know how to do it. Just listen. And I said, well, if I know, why should I listen?
You're so rude.
It's so rude. And she said, well, just because. And now I know that it is polite. And secondly, you might learn something that you didn't know. So, I didn't get the reason then, but my mom was trying to put those small things in there.
I feel sorry for your mom. Tonight, I'm going to pray for your mom. Poor mommy.
Pray for my mom.
So that's really good. Like, I never saw it that way. Okay, so I'll be conscious of that next time. Thank you, Kimberly. And I didn't have to pay for that. This was free. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
One of the other things that you mentioned is to establish your social life outside of him. If you make him your everything too soon, you will lose him. Why? Because some people might say, but I was giving him the attention, and this is what he loves. He loves me being here, and I'm always around him. So someone would be like, if I wasn't available all the time, I might lose him that way. So I need to make sure I'm there all the time, and he can reach me, and I'm the best girlfriend in the world, kind of thing. Because I have girlfriends that even if we have plans, once the guy says they immediately run.
Wow. Well, I don't think that's good. I think that even once you're married, I think that your spouse should understand that you still have friends. And of course, you're not out partying and with your friends every night.
Right.
But you can make a plan to say, oh, I would like to go and have happy hour with my friends on Friday, or this is what we plan to do. And that should be okay. If you're in a relationship where the person never wants you to see your friends, that is not a good sign. Because your partner should they should have friends too. And that person's going to want to hang with their friends sometimes. So it's give and take, it's understanding. But what I meant in that post was prior to getting into a serious relationship. Mm-hmm. A lot of women that I coach are in pre-relationships. And I don't even know why that's a thing. It's like they're very loyal and committed to someone that they have not made any type of formal thing of saying we're in a relationship. He is not asked to be in this relationship. Wow. And they are doing everything to commit to whatever this is. That is not good. So the dating cycle should be like a funnel. So if you can imagine, the top of the funnel is open wide.
Right.
So all the men should be coming into the top. All of them. Lots of men.
Lots of men. Okay, I like this analogy. Continue.
Right.
Lots of men.
So you continue pouring all of the men in. And as the funnel gets thinner, the men weed themselves out. Then at the bottom of the funnel, you're only left with the ones you like, the good ones, the ones that you think would be a good father, the ones that maybe your family really likes, whoever, right? So that's who gets to the bottom of the funnel. The problem, a lot of women don't even put forth the energy to making sure that men are coming through this funnel. They're only dropping one man into the funnel.
I don't like you talking about me on my own show. This is ridiculous. You know what? I should just click you off right now.
I'm sorry. That is probably my number one issue that I'm having with clients. My number one.
Yeah, because to me, like, I understand the funnel, and that's a good representation of what you're talking about. But my thing is, when you're dating all these men, I personally, it's like I can't focus. I'll give you an example. Say I have just 5 men I'm dating. You always tend to like one more. So even if sometimes I feel like I won't give the other 4 equal chance because I already waiting for the 5th one that I like to call me, and the other 4, when they call me, I just look at the phone. I'm like,
You're having tunnel vision. You're dating like this. You set your eyes on one and you're already focused on that. And it's very easy to get your heart broken that way.
So how can you, am I supposed to be going in saying I am just dating?
You are saying, hi, I'm Mss Francois. I love to do this. I love the beach. I love to hang out. We can go to the beach sometime. That's what I love to do anyway. I love to get to know you. You get to know him, let him take you out. If you have a connection, then you see him again and you see how it progresses. But sometimes, and I'll tell you my experience, there were so many bad men going into this funnel. I mean, it was people that had no business. It was everything. I mean, every man was coming in here. And it's like they're getting kicked out left and right. Left, up, out, gotta go. Because, and you also have to listen. So one day a guy told me, he's talking to me about his family. And he says, oh, I won't say what country he's from. He's from a country. He lived in LA now. And he said, oh, I haven't seen my mom in 11 years. I haven't seen her since I left. Well, the mom was living in London then. I haven't seen her. My mom's in London. She's been begging me to come home and see her. I haven't had a chance. Red flag for me. If you don't care about your mom enough as a man to go see her in 11 years, what makes me think that you would care about me and value me in your life if your own mom has begged you, please, son, come home?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
So for me right away, it's like, okay, he's done. He'll be a friend or he'll be whatever else. And so it helps you. It's good to put the guys into the funnel, be open, leave your mind open, and open and go with the flow. Don't be so like holding somebody tight. Yeah. Be more flowy, more go with the flow. Single women should be more willing to go with the flow.
Okay, I'll try to remember that. Okay. Okay, so one of the things you also said is, you said keep the half-decent men to attract other men compared to if you are single, less men will show up. So keep the half, yes. So keep the half-decent man to attract the other men compared to if you're single.
Did I say that?
Yeah. I write it word for word. Because if you're single, less men will show up, because you said like the universe works.
That sounds about right. Yeah, I did. Well, yeah. So this is what I'll say to that. This is what I meant. It's better to not appear too single. That's what I mean. It's better not to appear too single.
So I should come off like a whore and look like
no,
okay.
No, not a whore, but not too single. So your Instagram page, your Facebook, everything about you shouldn't appear that you're completely available. Even when a guy goes to make plans with you, he shouldn't be able to make automatic plans with you. Meaning he shouldn't be able to call you right now on a Tuesday and say, hey, I want to take you to dinner tonight. Well,
oh Lord, I'm going to have to stop my Facebook, my Instagram, because all over my Instagram and everything, like, I need a man, I want a man, call me, DM me immediately. So now that I'm desperate and hungry for a man, Kimberly just called me out about 2-3 times on my own show.
That will make men run away.
You lie.
Oh, seriously.
Okay, everybody, I found a man, okay? So I'm not single anymore. Jeez and ages. Thank you, Kimberly.
And you'll be surprised. Then they will come.
I have to remember that. My goodness. I thought if I put myself out there more, I have more of a chance to catch somebody in the honey, right?
Yes, the honey. Have you noticed that if you are in a relationship, you have more men approach you?
Definitely. Everybody all of a sudden lining up for no apparent reason.
It is the energy in the universe and the way you are behaving and reacting. You're not acting as if you need something. Oh, okay, I need a man. No, you're confident. You don't need any man. You have a man. You're happy with what you have. But now all of these men see the happiness you have. Maybe they see, oh, well, look at what this man has. Look at the prize he has. Now I can see the value in her. That's what I want.
I love that. You're good. Kimberly E is good. No wonder she trapped her husband. Good job.
My clients are doing well.
I believe you. You're about to get another one.
2 relationships this month.
You for real? That's awesome.
And August just started.
So, girl, you're about to get another client. But
I'll take you.
So with that, I mean, thank you for coming on the show, but I just wanted to take a few seconds for you to tell people where they could reach you or where they could contact you.
Yes, check me out on Instagram. It's girlgotitall. And I have a dating course on there. And then I also do private consultations, and we make a specific dating plan for you.
So thank you, Miss Kimberly. Say your last name again for me, Kimberly. Ericatola. So again, make sure you all reach out to me and thank me for Kimberly. Okay, I'm gonna even thank my friend for me, because a really good friend that sent me your information. I was like, okay, I'll check out. I was like, oh, who she think she is? And I was like, who she think she is? Girl got it all. I'm like, whatever. And then
best time to date, quarantine. Best time.
I know, right? So thank you so much for coming on the show. So everyone, don't forget to check the Mss Francois Show Home Edition on all social media. And again, I'm multi-talented and super sexy, and I'm here to help you with your dysfunctional relationships. Have a great day.
Bye.